What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In the last video, we finally took the NSX for a drive, but we ran into some problems. See how much it's smoking right now?
Oh, yeah.
It's smoking quite a bit. We were forced to drop the engine all over again, and we had to service the cam caps. And while Ian hasn't working on the engine, Dylan and I went back to the front end of the car because we found some more crash damage that had to get straightened out so the front bumper could fit properly. All right, so we got both of our bumper supports from eBay on the NSX. That's what these two pieces are right here. We just put up this yellow bumper to try to fit it, to think, oh, this is the missing support that we need, that can get this front bumper to attach to the car. But when we put it up, we were actually still missing a piece. We found what we needed. The big question mark, the big mystery has been solved. Dylan is holding the last piece of the puzzle, the last gem to the Thanos stone. But it's bent because it was in the front right crash. But Dylan is doing what he does best, and he is bending metal. He's using his bare hands, and he is crushing the metal back. Rather than using tools, I'm using my fists to bend metal back. Yeah.
You're right, you're right. So I'm gonna actually put it on, and then once we put it on, we'll kind of tighten it down, and then it looks like I might need to go a little lower this side.
Oh, because right now you're checking under the buckets themselves.
Yeah, I have like no idea exactly how or where or what, so.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of play on these as well.
Yeah.
So we will have to massage this until it's ready. So we're gonna spend some time getting this set up, and I'll show you guys how it looks. You guys, I don't think you understand how monumental this is. Calvin, tell them that they don't understand how monumental it is. Say it.
The fact that this bumper is going on here like it should.
Yeah.
I want to cry.
I know. I'm kind of tearing up a little bit. Look at this. All the holes are lining up how they're supposed to. This thing was bent and twisted all which way, and the thing looks like a turd, but it's gonna be sick. Oh. We're getting there. We are getting there. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, lower the hood. We don't know how much of a gap we're gonna have. Oh. Still a little bit of massaging to do, but the fact that
we can pull this out a little bit.
Yo.
Damn, honestly.
Oh.
It's pretty
It's
okay.
pretty good, dude. It's pretty good.
Dude, I'm hyped right now. I'm excited.
Wow. That
Day.
came together. I can't believe that. If you rewind these videos back to when we just got it, you'll remember that the front end was missing half of the hardware necessary to put on the front bumper. And now that we've sourced that and a new bumper, it's all coming together. And it's really important to focus on the body gaps because that's what's important. And now that the front end is all tied together, it's time for us to move on to the suspension. If you guys have been paying attention, you've noticed we've kept the coilovers that came on the car and we haven't replaced them. That's because we've been waiting for a special set of coilovers that took a little time to get, but man, are they amazing. This right here is a set of Öhlins for the NSX. If you are an Öhlins fan, you might say to yourself, Teach, Öhlins doesn't make a set of coilovers for the NSX. Well, if you thought that, you would be right. But SakeBomb Garage does. Now what they do is they use struts from Öhlins and they custom build them to fit and work on the NSX. So you have Öhlins perfection fitted on an NSX. These are so amazing. I am so stoked to get them, and I want to give a big shout out to Öhlins and a major shout out to Sake Garage, because if you want a set of Öhlins for an NSX, you can only get it from SakeBomb Garage. So I'm gonna link them down below. I just can't give a bigger shout out because they are the ones who made this happen and are like, yo, we have a set, let's get you some for the NSX, and we get to utilize the Öhlins parts, which, as you guys know, we always love to do that. So first look, oh, and they're already assembled. Ooh. Yeah, man. FP spec SakeBomb Garage. This is gonna ride so damn nice. I am so excited to install these. So let's unbox these and get a good look. We're gonna be putting the cream of the crop, the top of the food chain coilovers on the NSX. Getting an old, crusty car that was one man's trash and putting the best parts on the car and rebuilding it to bring it back to life. That is where the passion sits with this. So we're gonna remove the old crusty coilovers and we're gonna throw in the new coilovers that's gonna connect us to the road and deliver us the feel that the NSX was designed to give. Now that all the Öhlins are put on, we're going ahead and moving on to the side skirts. Now the side skirts were something that came with the car that were pretty screwed up and we didn't think that we were gonna be able to save, but with the proper clips and a little DIY mounting systems, They actually came together pretty well. There's tons of support on them. They're actually like sturdy, which I didn't think they would. That's because Dylan was able to make a bracket out of some metal that we had laying around.
There's ample room to put the side skirt in front of the front fender, onto the body, and then back and locate them.
These clips that we put in are like grooved. Yeah. So there's actually a spot, it's a little exposed, sorry, there's a spot for these to go behind it and slide into. So it mounts, but with the extra mount that we'll make on the back, it's super secure. One's, ow.
Front one what?
The front one's just starting to break a little bit, it's okay.
Trade real quick? 2 good. 3 good.
That was a terrible thing to film because you couldn't see anything. All the clips are in. Now it's time to add this little bracket. Listen, we all love some fresh cheddar, but if you want to figure out how you can get up to $500 of fresh cheddar in less than 5 minutes, listen up. Dave is the banking app that's leveling up the financial playing field, and they can get you that fresh ched with no late fees and no credit checks. It's all part of Dave's extra cash account. You can advance the money you need with no interest, and you can settle up later. Isn't that right, dog? That's more money to spend on anything you want, whether it's putting gas in your car, buying groceries, buying those car parts that we all want, without having to wait for your next paycheck. Millions have already downloaded Dave.com, and so should you. All you have to do to get started is go to Dave.com/TJ Hunt, and you can get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less. For terms and conditions, go to Dave.com/legal. Eligibility criteria and instant transfer fees apply. Banking services provided by Evolve, member FDIC. In all serious, thank you, Dave, for sponsoring today's video and helping us out with our finances. And let's get back to today's video. So you know how I showed you guys on the last episode that the front bumper never had front bumper supports? And I was like, I don't understand. I don't see where they're supposed to go. Well, we just ordered new ones left and right, and here's one of them. What's very interesting is that it actually goes on the crash bar. And the crash bar then attaches to this plate, and then right here is where you have the bumper mount. So then it got us looking, we're like, I don't understand. We have the crash bar. This is this.
Not though, because look at this stamped channel in this one. There's no stamped channel in this one, so it is different.
So much of this could have been avoided had we have known the full story of this car. So much time would have been saved, but we now have the new crash bar support that connects to the car, and our whole entire front bumper assembly will rest on that. I love when parts come in. The side skirts also fit like crap. They had no support. It looks like they never had support, and at one point were held on with 3M double-sided sticky tape. So we have the proper materials, and we're gonna be making our own mount that's gonna mount this side skirt to the car so we don't have to apply tape to make this side skirt fit. We just got the highlight of today's video, something I'm so excited about, and that is a full exhaust system from Pride. One thing that we haven't done on the NSX that has been, for lack of better words, disgusting, was the exhaust that was on the car. So, I was actually looking at what exhaust setup we wanted to do on there, and it seems the OG exhaust setup that sounds absolutely amazing is Pride. Now, not only did we get a Pride exhaust, we got the full Pride package. Let's take a look. Something that I wasn't planning on doing was the headers, but I thought, you know, we better just treat this build with the utmost respect. Oh! Now it's gonna get burned in on the side of it when we start it up.
Jealous.
Look at that. Yeah, bud. Are you kidding me?
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Let's get to the meat and oh!
Oh, look at all like the crossover tubes. That thing is nutty.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Here we have new headers. I wasn't expecting to do headers on this car, but we decided to take it one step farther because the engine was out again, and doing the headers without the engine out is an absolute nightmare. Let's go ahead and install these new headers. This is one of the most intricate exhaust setups I have ever seen. I don't, is this for like resonator? Like, what's the point of this, Ian? Ian's a smart guy. Come on.
I ain't this smart though, but that's gotta be for resonation.
Probably developing the right frequency and the right amount of rasp. I'm really a big fan of their exhaust setup. I'm excited to run this on the car, so again, thank you, Pride. This is like an OG setup for this car. So let's do the last piece, install this, and give it a little startup.
Now you can take pride in your exhaust.
I'm going home.
Guys, come on. Are you leaving with your pride? Oh my god, it just doesn't stop.
I'm back. Yeah. I picked up my pride and decided to come back in.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
So the whole thing just falls off.
Honestly though?
Do it again, do it again, do it again.
You.
Oh shit!
Why are you like this?
Namaste.
You just fogged the.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's
Look how good that looks.
You can see it through the diffuser.
Remember, if you don't remember, we had the world's crustiest exhaust. It's disgusting.
That's bad.
And not only was it missing gaskets, they literally just used RTV. It is horrible. And now we have headers. We have all new everything. I can't wait to see how this sounds.
This is my favorite part. You can see the exhaust through the diffuser itself. That is so cool.
Now comes the moment we've all been waiting for. What is this car gonna sound like? Now, I'll be the first to say it. I think most NSX header setups sound pretty bad. They're all very raspy and don't really have the tone we're going for. But I was told by Pride that this one would fit the bill of exactly what we're chasing. It's impressive that it started off rip. We'll let it warm up, and then we'll rev it. I like that it's not insanely loud off start. And that was one thing that I said to Pride. I'm like, I don't want to have the world's loudest NSX. I want a clean tone with not too much rasp. That is a good tone.
Yeah.
It's like at 2 to 3, it's like really nice.
That's
like 2800.
like above 3. Damn. That sounds exotic.
Yo, all right. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit.
Damn.
That's 6.
I didn't know it could sound that good.
I like this car a lot.
Wow. That sounds.
That's a damn good exhaust.
That is so good. It sounds exotic. It sounds like an old Ferrari. Like I get like 355 vibes.
Ian, what do you think? Don't give me a thumbs. Motherfucker, I knew.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It's time for us to start disassembling the NSX so we can get it ready for its color change. And I'll see you boys in the next episode. Peace out and keep